That's right, boys. It's Kai's the Great War Redux. Yeah, thought we might switch it up, just because we've been playing the exact same mod for like 2 months non-stop. But hello, Gravy Timmies. It's time to get back in those trenches. That's right, the trenches of hitting the like and subscribe button, please. Yeah, I saw Alex Von Rambles playing a bit of Kai. I need to go to therapy. I saw Alex Von Rambles playing a bit of Great War Redux, and I thought to myself, it's been a hot minute. And after playing in a little bit of a fun co-op multiplayer game the other day, I thought, why not do it again, but this time on my own. That sounds kind of sad. And of course, I'm going to be playing the Kaiser himself, the German Empire. It's going to be welcome to Germany 1910. We've got ourselves a bit of an empire. Really, actually gonna have to put it out there. It's a bit of an empire. Definitely could use a little bit more. We've got a fairly large and substantial army and a navy that's making old cousin George over there in the British Isles a little bit upset. And I ain't too sure about him actually being upset about this navy because, in my opinion, these are absolutely terrible boats every which way about. So yeah, whilst we do have a whole bunch of them, we probably won't get much use out of these ones as they currently stand. In fact, I'm probably just going to go ahead and build a whole bunch of new ones. Now, political situation in Europe currently is France is in the Entente with the Russians. We are in the Central Powers with Austria and Italy. Then they're definitely gonna join the war, right? Okay, yeah, so all these boats right here, we're just gonna decommission all of them, and we're only gonna keep our cruiser, and we're gonna modify that bad boy, and then later on I'll make myself a new destroyer. Yeah, and as for all these battleships that are, you know, pretty much almost done, we're just gonna you know, sink those, scrap them, turn them into a radio or something. I'm not too sure. I guess technically we could refit a bunch of these, but by the time I've added so much, because I have so little on there, that'd be pretty damn expensive to refit, put it that way. Instead, the Kaiser has new plans for his Grand Armada. Now, of course, can't just be faffing around with the boats the whole time. We also need to win the land war. And as usual, every time I play the goddamn Kaiser, you can do the same thing that we always do, just smash into the Russians, then turn west. Kind of the opposite of what happened in reality. Okay, so the cruiser won't be anything special, at least for now. All we want to do is just spam as much light attack as we physically can on these cruisers. I do keep the torps on there just for a little bit of torp attack, but that's not necessarily needed. I think the light attack alone is going to shred the navies. But yeah, the production cost is 3k at this right now, so it's not too bad, and we do get a massive buff to production just from our naval arms race modifier, so hopefully we get a whole bunch of these out. Yeah, we'll also work on one of our designers. Both of these right here give us a production bonus, and we just want to get the one that gives the most light attack, so it'll probably be this one right here, the Battle Line Ship Builders. Okay, so with the Great War Redux, it does add some extra paths, I believe. There's not a lot in it right now, except for the Ottomans, which has gargantuan focus tree, so I imagine the mod developers may have a bias towards Turkey. Not gonna point any fingers, but just maybe, you know, there's a bit of evidence lying around that they just, you know. But we do get the option of going ahistorical, but I'm not gonna bother doing that. We're gonna stick with the Agadir crisis, which is the historical path, so we can't really do too much over here yet. Instead, I'm gonna build up our industry. Also, hot tip with your designers now. A lot of people kind of find this stuff overwhelming, so realistically, if you want to take a whole bunch of headaches so you never have to worry at the start of the game, you can actually queue everything you want to do with your designer and never have to look at it again. So in this designer, we can see what I want. Like, I want that light attack, so I'm going to shift click that bad boy, and then I want to get this one and then this one. That'll give me an extra 10% on my light attack. And then from there, I can do this, get another 5% on my light attack there, and then a hit chance on my light battery there. And if I want to, I can get a bit more armor. I don't think I'll need it, but there you go. never have to look at it again. Although actually, there are the policies as well that you can get later on when you upgrade this bad boy enough, and some of them do tend to have good stuff, but I haven't really seen anything too crazy here, so I'll probably never look at this again. And it's definitely worthwhile doing your designers as well, especially in the Great Wall Redux, where these buffs actually do add a whole bunch, because your starting templates looking this huge do 48 soft attack. Oh yeah, also speaking of templates, this is pretty much our starting one right here, and yeah, obviously the cavalry is going to have to go. So I'm just going to keep these as my general push and hold units. We got a lot of time to fill these bad boys up, but this is a lot of artillery to be putting in. It's 156 per unit, so gonna need to pump out a lot of that. Yeah, but they won't be my specialist troops. My specialist ones, I will be making some mountaineers, which we'll get to in a bit. Yes, but first, the Kaiser needs more boats. Okay, boys, Agadir crisis has kicked off, and we've decided it's time to go ahead and send the SMS Panther down there to tell them what we think about their annexation. So you don't know too much about the Agadir crisis. France annexed Morocco, and I got so angry, I let loose their Panther. Okay, just for the heck of it, I'm going to go ahead and escalate the crisis by demanding Agadir, and we're going to see if they give in on it, or we're going World War I early. Oh, did they back down? I think they backed down. Oh, now we get ourselves a Moroccan puppet. Apparently the US didn't like that. Hey, but that's pretty nice. Already, our little empire has grown larger, even if it is kind of informally. But don't worry, they're part of my empire, they just don't know it yet. Okay, Italy has launched their invasion against the Ottoman Empire for Libya. It is a bit of a scripted war, and there's not much we can do to involve ourselves in that one. But it is a bit annoying that two of our so-called allies are fighting. Or I guess the Ottomans aren't an ally yet. At least they don't know it. Oh, and there you go. Chinese Civil War number 50 that will happen in this time period. Oh, it's that time of the week where the Balkans has decided it's time to beat each other up. And we're just in time for Second Chinese Civil War. Yeah, that is great because I was still feeling a little famished after the last one. Okay, just turned 1913, which means we have one more year to get ready. The Navy is looking great, and I've also decided I'm going to build one battleship as my flagship per se. I'm gonna have that in the fleet as well. I've also got my Western Wall being made right now, and my Mountaineers, which will be doing the heavy lifting over here on the Eastern Front. As for the colonies, we're just gonna pretend they don't exist. Oh, and there you go. There is a second Balkan War. It's gonna be a little messy down here for a while. Okay, so right at the end of 1913 here, we've got our secret weapon, the truck. This bad boy means we can motorize our supply, which is going to be very, very handy for the blitz we want to unleash on the Russians. Okay, so our actual Grand Armada is complete. It's absolutely beautiful. I did go ahead and pump out my Pride of the Fleet to the Scharnhorst a little bit early on that one, but don't worry about it. And I think this is going to do us pretty good. Okay, it's go time. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to put our newly built Navy on patrolling this one sea tile in the eastern North Sea, and we'll have our other Navy strike forcing there as well, just to get a bit of supremacy, and they'll also come out if we find something. Then on the western front, funnily enough, we're going to do nothing. You could say it's going to be all quiet. Eastern front, though, is going to be nightmare fuel. And there you go. It's time to kick it off. Now, I don't think the British are even going to get involved until we declare on Belgium, which I'm not going to do, obviously, because I'm not ready to fight that war yet. Instead, we're just going to beat up the Russians. Well, looks like the UK is getting involved regardless. Don't think I'll have to worry too much, although, you know what they should do is bring their Navy out to play. I imagine it's, quite large. Sorry, yeah, trench warfare, never quite heard of that one. Oh, found ourselves our first part of the British fleet right there, and it didn't stand a chance. 6 battleships down, 3 cruisers, and 8 destroyers. Oh, okay, some French ships came over to play as well, apparently, and it didn't go well at all. Okay, that is another huge naval battle there, and once again, absolutely destroying them. I did lose 1 destroyer and 4 Turkish convoys, but I don't think these really count, huh? Oh yeah, speaking of which, the Ottomans are now also involved in this, so we kind of gotta hope that they don't fall apart as well. Okay, you'll never guess what. We have been betrayed by our so-called allies, the Italians, who've joined the Entente. Oh yeah, also, did I mention Third Chinese Civil War is gonna be kicking off right about now? No idea what's going on with this right here. Just not even going to question it. Oh, well, you know what, Japan? I got to appreciate the effort of you coming all the way over here just to get your cheeks clapped. Ooh, and that is a huge battle right there. Ooh, I bet that put a dent in your navy. Nope, not at all, really. Okay, looks like the Russians are popping their revolution right now, so not much left for us to take them down. Meanwhile, just gonna go ahead and have a quick little scuffle with the Danish. There you go, told you it'd be quick. Just want to have full control of the straits over here, so I don't have to worry about any navies going to help the Russians. Okay, that's very weird. We just got the actual peace conference with the Russians. I'm pretty sure it's a scripted peace conference you're supposed to get, but it happened as soon as the Soviets rose up in the Ukrainians, and I'm not too sure what to do here. Well, that is definitely not supposed to be how it goes, but sure. Whatever. Well, I'll just sink more of the British fleet. You know, I think it's time for us to unleash our Schlieffen plan on the Dutch, though. But you look at that, it's another Chinese Civil War. Who could have seen that one coming? This is disgusting. Time has come. Okay, so France ain't looking too good. And whilst I think we've broken all the scripted peace conferences now, they are going sicko mode over in the east. So kind of have to worry about that and put a bit of a time limit on things here. So we're on a bit of a time limit here, which means I need to capitulate both France, Italy, and the UK. And just popped out a new army for the UK. Okay, France looks like they are about to capitulate, which means the UK surely won't expect this one. Okay, I was so damn right. They've got nothing on the port. I imagine a lot of it might be over here in the Great Conga Line. UK completely open. I now need to run to every single port before they bring crap back. So we actually got ourselves the scripted peace conference for the UK, but we did not get it for France or Russia. I'm just gonna keep a hold of it for now and get the actual peace conference. Just realized this entire time I've not even bothered to go to war economy. Hey, and there goes the French, means there's only one left for us to pop. Bet you're second guessing whose side you join this time, huh? Well, not exactly how it was supposed to go, but it did go. Well, it's definitely an interesting world. Oh, I guess, yeah, I'm still at war with the Empire of Japan. Also, why are you guys still in here? I don't know if you understand what just happened in that peace conference. Okay, so the US has finally woken up, by the way, and they've got a war call on me. But you really want to fight at this point? So invading Japan is going to be a little bit tough, as we are limited to only 7 units to naval invade with at a time. Can we do it? Who knows? Yeah, unlike the UK, they've got someone here. I mean, it's only one guy, maybe, unless they bring someone in at the last moment. Nope, we're in. Oh yeah, that's gonna be pretty damn easy. Japan actually does not have a lot of troops at all. They got 21 out of 63, and I think some of them might have got stuck in Siberia. There we go. Japan has been puppeted, and I don't think America's gonna declare on us. I think we're done. Yeah, I mean, I could go ahead and give Mr. Woodrow Wilson a bit of a slap on his face, because he does deserve one, but I can't be bothered. I'll be real with you. It'd be a pushover and a half. Hey, but that was the Great War Redux. I won't lie, it's a little glitchy, because I did play the other day and I got the peace events, no problem. I'm not entirely sure what the hell happened with the Russian or the French one. We did get the one for the British, but yeah, still very weird. Hey, I still had a lot of fun implementing pretty much my World War II tactics into a World War I scenario, and they actually worked astonishingly well. But hey, if you enjoyed the Great War Redux, you want to see a bit more, feel free to leave a like, hit the subscribe button down below, because there is plenty of stuff for us to check out, and yeah, I guess I'll smell you later.